Hello and welcome to the Battle of Fourth as Canberra United take on Melbourne Victory at McKellar Park for match week 18 of the Liberty A-League. It is do or die today, as ultimately this game may decide whose season ends in a few short weeks and who continues on to finals. Canberra United only managed to share the points last week with Western Sydney, which put a dint in their finals aspirations, whereas Melbourne Victory are coming off a statement win after their 2-0 triumph against Melbourne City last week. This win puts them just 3 points away from third and gives them a 5-point buffer between themselves and Canberra United in 5th place. Young Matilda's Sasha Grove and Chloe Lincoln got directly back into the starting 11 after their return from international duty. Emma Ilioski drops out of the matchday squad and Ali Brush starts in her final home game for Canberra United. Young Matilda's captain Jess Nash is back after being rested in last week's Melbourne derby. She's the only change to the team as last week's goal scorer Paige Zoyce drops out of the squad completely due to sickness. Njegos Popovic, the coach at Canberra United, said he's looking forward to the challenge that this game presents. He'll be backing his attack-heavy lineup to do everything they need to outscore the defending champions. Melbourne Victory head coach Jeff Hopkins said that he's expecting his side to push themselves pretty hard, both physically and emotionally, in today's fiery clash. With finals within reach, Hopkins will be hoping to become the first ever back-to-back-to-back championship coach in the league. And of course, Canberra United, this game means so much to them. They had their points deducted in their historic 2-1 win against Sydney a couple of weeks ago. Now that score has reverted to a 3-0 forfeit in their favour. The appeal is on. There might only be that 1 point behind Victory if their appeal goes through. So, Canberra with absolutely everything on the line today against Melbourne Victory, who want to secure their spot in finals. There is so much that we have to look forward to with Grace Maher on the ball.
It certainly is, Georgia, and we know that both teams are capable of scoring goals. They play an exciting brand of football that's typically end-to-end in Canberra United, and I really look forward to seeing who prevails today.
And a first shot there from Canberra, already looking to attack, looking to go very heavily. Both sides featuring attackers that score very early on. Michelle Heyman, she scored so early and for so many games for Canberra. Melina Ayres, every goal that she scored this season has been the first one for, unless she scored multiple goals that season in the game. But really, such an attack-heavy line for both teams. And Canberra really have this lineup that really focuses on scoring as many goals as possible.
They do, and they've got multiple routes to goal, this Canberra United side, and that's what I like about them. They play an exciting brand, whether it's Heyman or it's Flannery peppering the goal. I think we'll see an exciting game today.
And Sasha Grove, she's made her return. She scored for the Young Matildas last week, didn't she?
She did. She typically plays at that level, a little bit higher up the pitch.
Canberra forced to clear the ball very end-to-end early in this game. Goad. Still making her way down the wing, trying to fight Sasha Grove. Keeps the ball at her feet. Laura Hughes in the way. And it will be the first corner of the game for Melbourne Victory. The speed and matchup between two very attack-minded players, between herself and Sasha Grove, is something I was really looking forward to in the lead up to this game. Goad with the corner, high ball in, Chloe Lincoln able to collect it easily. Heyman to Flannery, but directly into the pass to Jess Nash, and Milivojevic comes streaming through. Milivojevic lays it out for Heyman, and Casey Dumont makes her way out and goes for the low save to Murray. Passing back to Brush. Brush again, trying to find that ground ball through the centre of the pitch. Jale again to Hayley Taylor-Young. Taylor-Young with the cross in, but will result in the goal kick for Melbourne Victory.
And that's a nice little passage of play by Canberra United.
Beatty go to take the second corner. Pulls to the path of Morrison. Morrison, will she go for a 5th of the season? Bounces back. Chloe Lincoln able to grab it. Taliadis. Back to Tatham. Privatelli tries to find that ball into Melina Ayres, and she does. Here comes Melina Ayres. What can she do here? Taps it. A great opportunity for Melbourne Victory. Just skipping past Catherine Zimmerman. Ayres finds Privatelli. Privatelli with the low cross in. Ayres outside the edge of the box. And Amy Jackson comes streaming through. Victory retain possession, and Hayley Taylor-Young pickpockets the ball off Leah Privatelli. You hear the Canberra crowd, they're thrilled as she keeps making her way through the pitch.
And that's excellent individual defending by Taylor-Young. She times her tackle, she's aggressive when she wins it to attack space, and now it's just releasing the ball earlier.
Milivojevic, she scored from range last week, passes to Flannery. Flannery crosses it in. Back at the feet of Flannery, what can she do now? Nash tries to protect, and Victory just putting their bodies on the line here. And it's another corner for Canberra. Catham heads it through. Cross into Canberra. Ball is at Michelle Heyman's feet. Michelle Heyman! Side netting. Real strong chance there from Canberra. Privatelli to Jackson. Privatelli now with an opportunity to cross it in, and Laura Hughes, and lovely diving save from Chloe Lincoln. The Canberra United fans always so impressed with what she does. Murray back to Jale. Jale, long, low shot, and Dumont able to dive down and get it. And again, here come Canberra, switching play, moving the ball with speed across the pitch. The ball there from Flannery finds Morrison, but Milivojevic, high ball, and an excellent save from Casey Dumont.
That is a fantastic save by Casey Dumont, and a very, very good strike by Vesna Milivojevic there. She does so well to strike that with her laces and actually get that to dip down on target.
And here comes Grace Maher with the corner. Headed ball. Ali Brush looks like she was first to it. No Victory players near the centre of the park, so Canberra comes streaming through again. Murray. Grove pokes it through, finds Heyman. Here comes Michelle Heyman. Long strike, and again, Casey Dumont stands tall. Jale. Heyman on the wing, keeps it in. Back to Jale again. Uses her footwork. Jale still. What can she do here? And it will be a goal kick for the Victory. So we enter the final couple of minutes of this first half.
Yeah, it's a must win, and as we've touched on, anything can happen in any game.
Beatty Goad with time and space. Hayley Taylor-Young, again, putting so much pressure. Beatty Goad, what can she do here? And just no one in particular to be able to meet the end of that ball, but Beatty Goad, when she's on a run, she's on a run. And that is the whistle for the end of the first half. Both teams showing a lot of their attacking prowess. Michelle Heyman had some runs of the ball, had an attempted shot, but neither side really capitalising on their opportunities to score goals. It is Canberra United 0, Melbourne Victory 0. And that woman on screen, for instance, Melina Ayres, she scored so many in her last 5 appearances. She scored 6 goals, so really exciting player to have on the field.
And both squads have substitutes to come on who can change this game. If we look at this Canberra United lineup, you've got Wu, a Chinese international who can make an impact. If we look at Melbourne Victory, you've got young Ava Reedus, you've got Alana Murphy, both are goal scorers.
So it'll be interesting to see when the coaches decide to go to the bench. It is quite a warm day here in Canberra, so there will be 2 drinks breaks per half. So ample opportunities as well for substitutions to be made as we see Melbourne Victory start with possession for the start of this second half. Sasha Grove just tries to clear it, clears directly into Victory players. And we saw at the end of that first half that Beatty Goad actually had switched sides, but It looks like she's returned back to her favoured left side. Goad. Still holding the ball, passes back to her captain and Morrison. Morrison looks to find a centre-back partner in Bunge. Morrison still with the ball, finds Zimmerman. Zimmerman is through, tries to cross in, but so many Canberra players there, and Goad able to get the ball. Melina Ayres with an option, but Hayley Taylor-Young so good at clearing in those high-pressure situations. And here comes Milivojevic. Jale. Still Grace Jale. Nat Tatham giving chase. Jale with the cross. Michelle Heyman was there. Ball out of play, and it will be a goal kick for Melbourne Victory. And here comes Michelle Heyman. She beats Bunge. Is this an opportunity for Heyman to open the scoring? It's Milivojevic. Off the back of Bunge, and Canberra still have it. Grace Jale on the ball. Passes to Milivojevic. Crosses in. Headed away by Morrison. And just like that, the game turned on a dime. Canberra just putting bodies forward. Finds Ayres. And Nash is streaming through. Nash with a cross, and Brush able to just push it past the face of goal. Beatty Goad. Very high ball at the top of the box. Headed on from Aliadis and just cleared by Canberra. Nash. Finds Goad. Again, Aliadis with a smart turn, and Nash comes streaming through. Collects Chloe Lincoln. Ball speed, and Morrison with the ball over the top, but Jale for the block, but ends up in the feet for Melina Ayres. Melina Ayres directly on target, but directly into Chloe Lincoln. Opportunity now for Victory. Grove just clears it away, but here comes Alana Murphy. An attempted shot there from Jackson. Jale. Grace Jale still with the ball. Finds Murray. Murray decides to go for the cross and bundled out by Dumont, and there's no one in goal. Milivojevic still there, but Melbourne Victory able to clear. And a very exciting moment. Murphy with the ball against Hayley Taylor-Young. Hughes streaming through. Lots of aerial play there. And a high ball goes over the top. Just every player, two players coming towards every ball, going back and forth.
A fair few throw-ins after throw-ins. We need a side to get control of this game.
Milivojevic against Murphy. Crosses in, just over the head of Heyman. Grace Maher finds Nikki Flannery. She has time and space and hits the top, hits the woodwork. But it was an offside beforehand, but that would have changed the game completely. Hayley Taylor-Young to Brush. Wu Sheng Chu. Sasha Groves still with the ball. Michelle Heyman lets it through. And a great save again from Casey Dumont.
And what I really like about this Canberra United sub is we have seen the addition of Wu, which is going to bring another dimension to this Canberra United attack. They know that a draw today isn't ideal, so they're bringing on players to win the game, which is something that's, I think, a great tactic by Nagosh Popovic.
Milivojevic to take the corner. High ball. Brush. Faulkner hits the post and Kerry Faulkner has scored for Canberra United. It is her first goal in the Liberty A-League, her 12th appearance. And Canberra United lead in this game.
Yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see on the replay whose defensive responsibility Faulkner was, given that she's an aerial presence. As you can see, she's left free in the box, and what would you'd normally think was an aerial threat, you can see during that second phase, she's on the front foot and she's just in a good chance to obviously toe poke that in.
And just like that, Canberra are in the lead. And the follow-up as well. As the initial shot hit the post, she kept following it through. This goal means so much in the context of the finals race. Canberra are leading 4th place Victory. They are 5th themselves. As Melina Ayres and Hayley Tally-Young able to just clear the ball, all ball challenge. This game is turned on its head, but Nash just passes through to send it to Aliadis. Faulkner to Lincoln. Victory have just lost 1 game in the past 13 matches, so quite a few of them have been draws. They've drawn the most out of any team in the league this season. But still so much more left to play. Isn't Canberra go for another opportunity at goal?
And again, having played at McKellar Park, it is not easy to play against Canberra United once they go 1-0 up. And you can see that with a little bit of momentum here in this attack. They get the crowd behind them.
And another attacking change for Melbourne Victory. Maya Makovsky has come on and Amy Jackson has come off. So both sides really, coaches really choosing. And an opportunity there from Nikki Flannery. Anna Murphy with the free kick. High delivery. Ayres to Aliadis. Finds Morrison. And cleared by Taylor Young. Sasha Grove just using her body. Woo. To Milivojevic. Flannery. She hit the woodwork before. What can she do now? And played in and woo! An excellent save from Casey Dumont. Just palms it away. Faulkner. It's on between Heyman and Bunge. Heyman. Lays it off for Milivojevic. Finds Flannery. Through ball in. And a save from Dumont. Grace Jale. Coming through. Grace Jale.
And case in point of a very effective international in our league. She's in a good goal-scoring position. She's positive with her intent in terms of her forward runs here. She's just got to lean over that slightly. You can see in the way she shapes it. She is shooting for accuracy there.
The Canberra player down, but Canberra still pressing forward. Grove going for the cross, almost could have been a shot. With all the substitutions coming on for Melbourne Victory, so many attacking substitutions, and especially with Nat Tathan coming off, she's pushed back into defence. Morrison to Makovsky. Tries to low cross it in, and Tiff Aliadis, it is her second goal of the season! And Melbourne Victory have levelled, and it's such an important game.
And that's a fantastic delivery by Maya Markovski. I questioned her in that wide area, the impact she'd have on the game, knowing the qualities of this player as more of a central target, but great touch out of the air. She drives the ball towards end line, and the delivery of the cross to Eliadis, who, again, a midfielder making a forward run into the box. Exactly what you want to see. Great little goal by Melbourne Victory.
All you've been asking for in this game as well, but so important in the context of this game, the context of this season. Eliadis with her second goal for Melbourne Victory, and just like that, this game is level. It is 1-1. Ball in, Markovski heads it away. Wu lays it off for Flannery. Victory just creeping up with their defense. And Curtis tries to take it off Wu. Ma. And Faulkner. She's already scored one, and aerial ball, and Victory just looking to clear it away. And Ayres goes for the high ball, but there's no one there to support her. Grace Ma hits the shoulder, and there goes Hayden! And it goes back and forth. The shouts of the crowd, they're not sure how that didn't go in. Canberra looking to go long. DeMont, flying punch.
Yeah, and bravo Casey Dumont. I touched on the bravery of this young woman before. She's come out, she's attacked the ball there, and you know, obviously hoping that she gets to her feet soon.
Faulkner tries to go for the dig, and Dumont not taking any chances, wasting precious seconds for her team. So as is, Victory would still have that 5-point buffer between the two sides on fifth, and see the ball go through. Faulkner's pressing up quite high, especially considering she usually plays in defence.
Yeah, she's definitely taking up a higher advanced position, but that's probably on the back end of her having to recover after the throw-in.
And it all ends square here at McCullough Park in Canberra. It is both sides sharing the points after quite a topsy-turvy battle. Saw goals from both sides in the second half. Kennedy Faulkner gets her maiden A-League goal. Michelle Heyman just not impressed with what has transpired today. Their finals hopes diminished but not dashed entirely. And Tiff Eliadis, the scorer for Melbourne Victory, to keep them alive and safe in this run to finals. It is Canberra United 1, Melbourne Victory 1.